Hi everybody. So as I pick up the camera today, I figure I would start with a prayer from my course book lesson, and then see what comes from that, and see, what unfolds before us to share. So my course book lesson today is in the Sparkly. It's only about a paragraph long, so don't worry. But it should really get us into the presence of stillness and peace, and allow us to rest in a place of openness. So, looking forward to it. So, lesson 227 of the Course in Miracles. This is my holy instant of release. That's the thought for today. So I'll hold this thought throughout my mind for the remainder of the day, and when I have the people who are coming over to visit, in my mind also. So again, this is my holy instant of release. So if you can close your eyes and just breathe into stillness with me here for a second. Father, it is today that I am free, because my will is yours. I thought to make another will. Yet nothing that I thought apart from you exists. And I am free because I was mistaken, and did not affect my own reality at all by my illusions. Now I give them up, and lay them down before the feet of truth, to be removed forever from my mind. This is my holy instant of release. Father, I know my will is one with yours. And so today we find our glad return to heaven, which we never really left. The Son of God this day lays down his dreams. The Son of God this day comes home again, released from sin and clad in holiness, with his right mind restored to him at last. So as these divine words are being shared with us right now, it is reminding us that in an instant, in the instant that we choose to choose again, we can take all of these thoughts that we've accumulated over the years that keep us locked in this paradigm of uncertainty, this lack of fulfillment, this endless seeking for abundance and love and happiness in other places. This is the instant of release, that we can go within our own minds and surrender it all. Give every thought that we have ever thought to rest at the feet of truth. And as we lay what we think to be true before the truth, this truth envelopes us. This light showers us. And this love uplifts us to this truth that we are. We surrender the split mind of 3D ego consciousness, and we rise to the infinite, the ever-expanding, the ever-real, ever-present love that is within each and every one of us. And as we bow down at our Creator, saying, I know not what to do, we are lifted and carried, shown through the eyes of divinity, the beauty of it all. No longer seeking and searching for that which brings us joy, but in an uncovering and a remembering that it is already found within us. And as we give all of these split thoughts to the one who knows, then our folly thoughts are transformed, changed, taken away from us, and what is given instead is our divine thoughts that are one with God. And they become the way in which we see the world. no longer through the eyes of fear and duality, but rather through the eyes of unity and of love. And it literally is a choice that we make when we go within the self, to choose to continue to contribute to the chaos and the unbalance and the hierarchy and the destruction of this world, or to reach beyond it, to the divinity that is in our soul. That is our truth, forever and always. And these answers that come to us, and this sight and proper perception that comes to us as a soul, is literally out of this world. Because we are not from this world. We are souls in heaven that have come here to this divine Mother Earth to experience ourselves. And now is the time when we are waking up to the truth of ourselves, which is perfection, radiance, love, joy. And all we want to do is give to everybody else what we already securely have. Nothing lacking, nothing missing. Perfect certainty, serenity. It's miraculous. And it's a shift in perception. It's a shift in mind. And the instant that we recognize that we desire being perfectly happy all the time, beyond anything else, is when we give our thoughts of truth, our thoughts of this world, our thoughts of ourselves to the one who knows. And it's transformed. It's reinterpreted. We have given our darkened mind to the light, and the light has purified it and given it back to us in perfect truth and tranquility. Nothing missing, nothing lacking, completely whole. And then as we are able to see through this proper perception here, through our right mind, then we are the demonstration that others in this world needs. To simply be who we are. To follow the light within us and not the darkness. To bring forward a new world instead of trying to fit into the old. Recognizing that there is an awakening going on and we are all a part of this together. And as each and every one of us choose to awaken beyond anything else, then we go within where the answers already lie and find that soft, quiet space where this soft, quiet voice of reason can speak to us and guide us out of our nightmarish days, our darkened nights, to the light, the peace, the magnificence that is already here before us, that we can see and experience in our everyday lives, allowing us to see past the form that appears to be true, but being open what is truly true. And then we are able to see through the eyes of Christ and not the eyes of the body. And then we allow ourselves to be this vessel of communication, this vessel of light and love, this vessel of miracles. And literally it's a joining of minds, unified minds, that inspire the miracles. It's not possible if it happens in our own thought system of ego, experiencing the ups and downs, the doubts, the uncertainties. That's not miracle ready. Miracle readiness is when we can stand in the space and the openness, affirmatively knowing that all is being taken care of, that we will be guided and given the words and given the expressions and given the ways in which we are supposed to tell whatever it is that we're supposed to share with our brothers and sisters. Show them within their own minds whatever it is that is supposed to be shown to them, to allow the Holy Spirit to take over and guide them through their ego-twisted, insane thought system and bring them to the light. Each and every one of us have a guide within us. Each and every one of us have a connection with the divine. And that is the true essence of who we are. And when we learn to step back into that instead of being up forward into the thinking mind, then we are open to receive these miracles. We are open to receive this insight. We are open to receive this knowledge. And literally every single day, every single moment becomes miraculous. And the times in which we have found ourselves to be misperceiving, we take those instances, we take those feelings of frustration or annoyance or whatever it may be, and we turn it within, not out. It's not blamed on anybody else. It's not looked up in a book. It's not, silenced in the mind and hidden under dark corners. It's brought forward to the light. I am misperceiving. I am responsible for my reality here. Please show me this differently. I give you my thoughts. Please show me them differently. And this is exactly what my course lesson today is. This is my holy instant of release. And that could be the instant that we ask for it ourselves, any moment, this moment, now. Every single thought that we've had that is causing this pain and this sadness and even this uncertainty of what is to be is because we are simply standing in our own way. When we give up what is standing in our way, which is our hold on our current reality, then we give that up. And the one who knows takes over. Right? And that's when we have that joining within our own minds. That's when we have the unification in our own minds with spirit. And it extends to our brothers and sisters. It's a shift in consciousness. And we're all going to be going through this. So either we can choose that in this now moment or a later now moment. But we're all going to be going through this awakening. It's this natural part of this evolution in which we are all experiencing collectively. And we're all going through our own lessons throughout our lives to bring us to this point of surrender. So that we literally do, okay, God, I don't know, but you tell me. I will trust you, and I'm going to sit right here until I have some sort of experience that will convince me that you are real, and who am I, and all of these questions that we want answered. But we must be vigilant within our own thinking and within our own understanding to recognize that anything other than love within our minds can be given to our internal teacher and thus taken away from us. And what is replaced is our divine thoughts, our divine mind, our Christ consciousness. And I realized, I know it was for me, it was difficult to get to this point to realize that that was even what I wanted. But that's why there is a period of loosening of the mind, loosening of the thought system, right? We allow ourselves to look at the thoughts of ego, and then we slowly get to a point where we recognize, wow, this old pattern or this old habit or this old thought of lack or not good enough is useless to me. I'm realizing it's not helping me any longer. I'm the one who's responsible for it. I'm the one holding on to it, and it's useless to me. I no longer want it. And it's at that time then we can lay it down at the feet of truth, and the light shines in our mind. Truth shines in our mind, and we are able to see what had happened with completely new eyes, have a completely new understanding. It's literally miraculous. And with that being said, here's my little Icarus. He climbed up on my lap as I was talking. It seems like every time that I share and every time that I talk or meditate or I'm with God or have a client, Icarus comes and he lies on my lap. And he just sleeps, a part of the whole experience with me, feeling the love vibes, And we all feel it. We all know it. And that's why we just have to trust ourselves and trust the process and know that we're exactly where we're supposed to be at this moment. That if we desire awakening and we desire happiness and we desire love beyond anything else and you're watching my videos, you're on the right path. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about anything else other than constant recognition of our own experiences as something that we don't want, and then bring it in to our own internal world and ask what we do want instead. It's just knowing that there's a corrective agent within our mind. And we are literally going through a process of transferring value from the mind that doesn't know to the mind that does know. To the mind of ego, to the mind of spirit. To the fear mind, to the love mind. And that's it. After we go through this loosening process of mind, then we get to kind of choose where we want to focus. Do I want to focus in the fear-based world that, contributes to the chaos of this world? Or do I want to go in the mind frame of love and bring forward this new world? Right? It's a distinct choice, and every single one of us are going to get to this place. And those of you who are listening to my videos, I am thankful because it means that you are in the process of awakening also. And therefore, let's band together, hold each other's hand, hold the hand of Christ, and walk forward fearlessly through this world, because there's nothing but joy and miraculous things coming towards us. So thank you, everybody. I love you very much, and we will talk soon. Bye.